Hi, Tex. I just called to say that I'm off to Phoenix. I'm really sorry.
Well, it's good to know
Hello, Mr. Murphy. How are your efforts progressing?
I have a few leads. Called to see if you could give me some additional information.
I'll be happy to tell you anything I know. I can't help you with that. I don't know who he is. The NSA is a dangerous group. I've dealt with them before, and I have no desire to do it again. But I fear we may have no choice. Unless it's related to finding Dr. Malloy, I don't believe that I can give you much assistance.
Yummy.
Just dump it in the sink.
This is a tracking device. Maybe Horton stashed the box he stole from Emily's apartment and was planning on using this to locate the box later. This operates the way most tracking devices do. The sound it emits will speed up the closer I get to the target.
Now, do I have...
This is a tracking device. brick looks like it should come loose, but I can't. Whoa, a small device is attached to the box. I'd better take a closer look before I do anything rash. Oh, it's a Claiborne mine. I've read about these. To deactivate it, the red photons must be transferred to the left, and vice versa for the green. They're transferred by using a small shuttle that has 3 black stripes on it and is now on the red side. The transfer chamber must be powered by a red or green power cell, which is lighter color than the others. Red or green photons can be in the same chamber and in the shuttle, but if there's more of one color than the other, it creates an imbalance and the shuttle won't transfer.
Okay.
Whoa. Oh, it's a Claiborne mine. I've read about these. To deactivate it, the red photon...
Okay, so... one light. 2 red photons plus 1 light. So that one, and that one. Oops. Okay. Sweet. Let's see now.
This box has holes drilled all over the top. I'll need to find whatever goes in those holes in order to get this box open.
Come on in. Glad you came by. Did you have any problems with the cops?
Nothing serious.
You want a drink?
Sure.
Bourbon. Straight up, right?
How'd you guess?
Physiognomy. It's a hobby of mine. You can tell almost anything about a person by their facial features.
So I guess I have a bourbon face.
Something like that. Listen, Murphy, I've got to apologize for the other night. See, that note that Emily got shook me up pretty bad. Though, I didn't want her to know I was worried.
Well, don't sweat it. I guess I kind of have a distrustful face. Of course, that'd be your department.
Well, I do want to thank you. You saved Emily's life.
So she's okay?
She's pretty rattled. But she isn't hurt. If you'd come in any later than you did. She's upstairs, sleeping it off.
I'm fine, Gus. I couldn't sleep anymore. Gus told me what you did. I don't know how to thank you.
Well, I guess we cut it pretty close, but I'm glad you're okay.
Thanks.
Listen, Emily, it's not too much trouble. I'd like to ask you a few more questions.
Come on, Murphy. She's been through enough already. Cops grilled her last night. Let's let it rest for a while.
It's okay, Gus. I owe him. A couple more questions isn't gonna hurt me. Go ahead, Tex.
the internet. Okay, let's see.
No, thank you. 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 This is Thomas, all right. I'm so worried about him. He doesn't look well, does he? Thomas is my husband.
Pardon me for being stupid, but let me get this straight. You're Thomas Malloy's wife?
Yeah, we were married about a year ago.
So where's your husband?
I don't know.
Do you have any idea why he doesn't want you to know where he is?
No. He just said it'd be better for me. Safer for me. I honestly don't know why he left.
The man who attacked you last night took something from your apartment. Looked like a small box. Do you know what it was?
No. I mean, I don't know what was in it. I couldn't figure out how to open it.
How'd you get it?
Well, Thomas sent it to me. I don't know why anyone would want it.
How did it arrive?
Through some delivery service. It was wrapped in plain brown wrapper.
How'd you know Thomas sent it to you?
Well, I recognized the handwriting on the outside of the wrapper. It was just plain brown paper. I threw it out, I guess. I don't know where it is. I really don't know too many people around here. I heard Thomas mention that, but I don't know much about it. I'm afraid I'm not much help. I'm not very good with names. I haven't heard anything about that. Sorry. Did you ask Gus? I'm not very good with names. It's not a very glamorous name. When I make it big, I'll change it to something more exciting.
Actually, I'm feeling really beat. I'm gonna go back to bed. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, where would that brown paper be?
He's a real trooper, isn't he?
Yeah. Murphy, I really owe you. If you ever need a favor, just name it.
Thanks. Keep that in mind. Right now, I need as much information as I can get about Malloy.
I'll tell you what I know. No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. Yeah, that's Malloy. Looks like it was taken recently. If I knew where he was, I'd tell you. But I haven't heard from him for almost a month. I think I threw it out in the dumpster behind the club. It might still be there. I checked out the box Emily received, but I couldn't figure out how to open it. Doesn't sound familiar. I've heard it's the most powerful agency in the government. A couple things Malloy told me made me think they're after him for some reason. Don't know. Sorry. Doesn't sound familiar. I read the paper. It's about the only mutant-run publication in the city. I don't know him. I think she's gonna be okay. She's pretty resilient. Doesn't sound familiar. I don't know him. let's talk about something more interesting. I gave Chelsea a complimentary membership. She's the kind of person I like to have in the club.
Let's go find this paper. Where's that coming from?
That looks like it could be the brown paper wrapper from the package Malloy sent to Emily. It's snagged up on the light post, though.
That one.
Oh, there's no return address or name. There has to be something here that will give me a lead to Malloy. Maybe I need to take a closer look.
Let's have a look. San Francisco Airmail. Airmail. Easter bombs. Hey, I'm good. How are you? Thanks for the follow, too.
So, the microdot on the wrapper contains a PB meter number. Probably some kind of postal code. Must identify which post office the package was sent from. Now I just need to find someone who would know which post office that is.
So, you saved the girl at the Flamingo and caught the man who attacked her. So I suppose you think you're some sort of a big shot.
No. I'll still be as humble and down to earth as I've ever been.
Oh, that's it a lot. Now what do you want? I don't want that. I don't want that. You expect me to know about that? Of course I've heard about it. I just doubt I know any more about it than you. How should I know who that is?
Well, thanks for the look.
Uncle Sam wants to see you.
Oh man, this isn't about those parking tickets.
Shut up.
All right. My new acquaintance is a good deal less cordial than the police were earlier. I'm thrown into the back of a black Avatar speeder. A few minutes later, we fly into the industrial sector and land by a familiar building. Auto Tech. I'm led inside, straight to Jackson Cross's office.
Welcome, Mr. Murphy. Please make yourself comfortable. You know where you are?
In your office?
That's correct. Do you know who I work for?
Well, I'm not sure. But it's probably an acronym.
Guy's a real joker, isn't he? Mr. Murphy, did you ever hear of the Graham Act? That's an executive order that was enacted about 40 years ago when the United States was having trouble with terrorist groups. It gives our agency carte blanche when dealing with internal security matters. So don't dick with me, Murphy. I'll pull out my gun and blow your face off.
Well then, I guess you work for the NSA.
Bravo. Give the man a big cigar. Now to the next question. Do you know why you're here?
Might have something to do with the guy who fell off the roof.
Your actions contributed to the death of an NSA agent. Not to mention the small matter of interfering with an NSA investigation. Now you've got 1 minute to tell me all you know, or you'll find yourself the latest victim of the Graham Act.
A girl hired me to find out who was stalking her. I kept an eye on her place. I saw your guy in her apartment. I chased him to the roof. He pulled out a gun. He tried to shoot me. We struggled and he fell.
We've known for some time that high-level drug deals were going on at the Fuchsia Flamingo. That night, a shipment of euphoria was to be delivered. We had our agent at the girl's apartment to make the bust. Her life was never in any danger. You screwed up. I know that you're still holding something back. What is it?
Geez, I've told you everything I know and then some.
So that's it. There's nothing more you want to tell me about.
Oh, well, there is one more thing. Your agent found a small metal box at the Flamingo.
So you do have it. You should have said so in the first place. Now, do you want to tell us where it is?
I've got it right here. Take it.
So you beat us to the box. You impress me, Murphy. I'm gonna do you the favor of a lifetime. I'm gonna let you walk. But if I catch you meddling in NSA affairs one more time, I'm gonna put a bullet right in your eyeball. Is that clear? Get this pukehead out of my office. I'll be watching you, Murphy.
Yeah, this is good. You can drop me anywhere along here.
We will.
That works.
The NSA thugs are courteous enough to drop me off back at the Ritz. When I get to my apartment, I notice the door is slightly ajar. The government boys probably spent some time in my office looking for the box. Hello.
I hope you don't mind. The door was open.
Well, I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long.
Nice place you got here. Decorate it yourself?
No. My housekeeper just started on Prozac.
Have a seat.
Well, thank you.
So, aren't you gonna thank me?
You pulled my chestnuts out of the fire the other night, didn't you? I didn't get a chance to thank you because you left so quickly. I want to know why you did it.
Oh, I'm sure you have women doing all kinds of crazy things just to get your attention.
You don't know me very well, do you? When a woman pays attention to me, generally I'm so stunned, I don't do anything about it.
I doubt that very much. So you drink bourbon, huh?
Yeah, I can afford it.
Yamas.
Yamas. Sounds Greek to me.
That's Greek to everybody.
I knew that. So, Ms.
Madsen. Regan Madsen. But I'd prefer you call me Regan.
Okay, Regan. You can call me Tex.
That's not your real name. What is it?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
Sorry. I gotta know somebody pretty thoroughly before I come clean on that one.
Well, then, maybe you should get to know me pretty thoroughly. So where's the box?
Box. Yeah, I got lots of boxes. What size do you?
You know what I'm talking about.
I do not.
You like to play games, Tex. So do I. What's your angle?
I don't have an angle, Miss Madsen. My business is my own. I don't have a partner, and I don't like small talk. You're a very beautiful woman. Extremely beautiful woman. But that doesn't make any difference as far as I'm concerned.
Tough, too. I have a proposition for you. First of all, you should know, I didn't just stumble into this part of town by accident. I've been looking for somebody.
And who might that be?
Thomas Malloy.
I gotta find out about this guy. He knows all the beautiful women in town.
He's my father.
Oh.
I heard you were asking around about him, and I thought I'd see what you found out.
You said something about boxes.
Still playing the game? My father sent out several boxes lately. The NSA was closing in on him and he started to panic. I'm not exactly sure what was in the boxes or however many he sent out, but whoever finds all those boxes is going to come into an ungodly amount of money.
So what's your proposition?
I've already got one of the boxes. You give me the one you have, and I'll cut you in on the deal. Help me locate the others, and we'll have more money than you ever imagined. That's my proposition, plain and simple. You'll probably want some time to think this over. Why don't you call me at this number when you're ready to talk? Don't lose that number, Tex. I think we'd make a perfect fit.
Well, Regan Madsen sure knows how to make a first impression. Question is she on the level? There's no way to know if she's really Malloy's daughter or if she knows any more about the boxes than I do. I wonder if Fitzpatrick has any knowledge of the boxes, or Regan for that matter. There's a lot more involved here than just tracking down an old friend. And I'm right in the middle of it.
Okay, let's have a look.
What can I do for you, Murphy? That's the code for the post office in the Mission District. She came down to the station and asked about you. It's a good thing she vouched for you, too, or you might still be a guest here. That's the code for the post office in the Mission District.
I land my speeder outside the post office Mac referred me to. The counter help fails to live up to its name, but a professional loiterer working outside seems to recognize Malloy in the photo. For half a pack of smokes, he suggests I check out several boarding houses in the area. After pounding the pavement for over an hour, I arrive at a quaint brownstone called the Garden House.
Hello there. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for my Uncle Thomas. You see, we lost him last week.
I'm so sorry.
Well, thank you. So, is he staying here?
You say his name is Thomas? No, there's no one by the name of Thomas staying here.
Here's a photograph of him.
Oh, heavens, yes. He moved in last week. Such a nice man.
Hey, Pinecone. Yeah, I've been alright. Been rocking out some PS4 lately.
Well, I know he seems very nice, but he's really a sick man. You know, nuts. He's got a terrible case of Murphy Bar syndrome.
My goodness, he seems so lucid.
Yes, that's the scary part.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's just so hard to see Uncle Thomas turning into a horrible zombie of a man.
Terrible acting.
Wish you, my nephew. Your uncle's not in right now, but I'll let you into his room. You can wait for him up there. Okie dokie?
Alright. Let's see what we can find.
I remember Fitzpatrick telling me about the Cosmic Connection magazine. Looks like a sci-fi rag to me. Nothing to find here. These drawers look searchable.
Goes well with the game. No, I don't play Ark. It's not something that ever took my fancy.
It's all locked up.
I was never one for like Minecraft either. It just seemed too much of a mess around.
This pair of jeans wasn't here before. I guess Malloy must have come back and then left again. This warehouse address is 54 Front Street. That's in the waterfront area.
Okay, looks like we know where we're going.
Dr. Thomas Malloy, I presume.
You're NSA, aren't you?
No, sir, I'm not NSA. My name's Tex Murphy, and I'm a private investigator. I was hired by a friend of yours.
I don't have any friends, Mr. Murphy.
Well, what about Gordon Fitzpatrick?
Fitz. Good old Fitz. I wonder why he sent you after me.
Are you all right?
Give me some water, will you? Thanks. I've led an excessive life, and I'm afraid the bill is coming due. Now listen, Murphy. What I'm going to tell you could help Fitzpatrick continue my work. The only catch is I'll put you in the same danger I'm in.
Don't let that stop you. Danger's a little like Jell-O. Always room for a little more.
Ever hear of Project Blue Book?
Sounds familiar.
Have you ever heard of Roswell?
Yeah. About 100 years ago, there was an apparent UFO crash. And the government came out and said it was just a weather balloon.
A weather balloon? It was no damn weather balloon. There was a spacecraft. The Roswell incident was the greatest disinformation campaign of all time.
So what was the connection between Roswell and Project Blue Book?
Well, Roswell is where Project Blue Book
it's set in the
became
future.
Project Blueprint. Now, you probably never heard about it, seeing as how you're still alive.
Why do I have the feeling you're about to lower my odds in that department? Do you mind?
In 1947, an alien spacecraft crashed in the desert outside Roswell, New Mexico. The wreckage was taken to the Air Force Base nearby for testing. And of course, they were looking for weapons.
Sounds like the military hasn't changed too much. If you don't mind me asking, Doctor, how do you fit into all of this?
In 1984, I came on board Project Blueprint. My job was to carry on the work of deciphering the hieroglyphics found in the spacecraft. Anyway, in early 1996, word of a breakthrough spread throughout the complex. Now, apparently someone had discovered that one of the alien instruments could generate minute quantities of anti-hydrogen. The big boys in Washington were ecstatic. Now, if you remember, the desert standoff was in effect, and we were looking for a technological edge over the Middle East bloc. Now, we had it in the palm of our hands. But unfortunately, as you know, things went very wrong.
That's the understatement of the century.
Well, the military was in such a hurry, they didn't take time to do any testing. Instead, they started a political incident, then proceeded to bomb the hell out of the Middle East.
Greatest snafu in history.
Now, after the war, I left the military, but I managed to smuggle out all my notes and other important items from Roswell. And I secretly continued my
Hey, Lloyd, don't move! I said freeze! Don't be stupid. Put it down! Look, I'm supposed to bring you back alive, not in a body bag. Say so. No! Back off! Back off!
My orders were to bring in Malloy alive. But I guess that doesn't apply to you, does it?
Oh, in that case.
Yeah, my American friend loves the whole UFO thing. He believes that aliens and everything are real.
I'd found Malloy just in time to watch him take a bullet. I wasn't sure whether that qualified as solving the case or not. Either way, I had to tell Fitzpatrick the bad news. He comes by my office, and I fill him in on what's happened. Second agent opened fire.
No!
Killed him. I barely got out of it alive. So for the next few minutes, I relate the events that led up to finding Malloy. But it's clear that his death is only part of the reason for Fitzpatrick's reaction. He's been withholding information from me since the beginning. Now it's time to find out what he knows about Malloy's work.
An unfortunate turn of events. Extremely unfortunate. Well, I guess this brings our partnership to an end. What do I owe you?
I think you owe me some details.
To what do you refer?
Look, Malloy was onto something big. He was just about to tell me until someone turned him into a corkboard. I want to know what happened. But most of all, I want to know what's going on here.
No, don't get into it. Forget this business. Take the money and walk away.
It's too late. I'm already involved. Now 1, possibly 3 NSA agents are dead. And for some strange reason, they're going to think that I'm involved with all this. And even if I wanted to drop out right now, the odds are they're going to find me and fill me with so much lead, they're going to be able to use me as a pencil. But aside from that, Malloy was onto something big. And those boxes are the key.
You know about the boxes?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that puts a different light on things, doesn't it? Well, if you insist on staying with this, becoming involved, as you say, I've got to be able to be sure that I can rely on you, trust you. You know, this isn't the kind of thing that you can sort of dabble in and then back away.
Well, normally I do have a little problem with commitment. But on this, I'm in 100%.
All right. Thomas Malloy and I, scientific researchers, were working together in Roswell. And we became friends. Our friendship really developed when we were transferred to China after the great disaster of World War III. After some time, Malloy took me into his confidence and showed me what he'd been secretly working on. Translating ancient alien hieroglyphics, taken from the crash of that Roswell spacecraft.
So you know what it is he was going to tell me?
No, I don't think so. Not really. I knew that he'd been, deciphering these ancient hieroglyphics. Some of the symbols that were found there, the dominating symbol seemed to be, or the dominating information seemed to be, that there was a second spacecraft approaching the Earth. And there was a continuing, recurring symbol of a black sun. Mysterious. He didn't get that at all. That really bugged him.
Well, this is all really interesting. But it's not the kind of information somebody kills for.
Screw your head on straight! I'm ready to believe there is a second spacecraft down somewhere on this planet Earth unfound. Now, imagine that spacecraft filled with the technology that none of us have ever dreamed of. Imagine what someone would do to obtain that technology. Imagine what the government would do. Wouldn't it be worth killing for?
You've got one of the boxes, don't you?
I do. Receiving it led me to believe that my friend's life was in danger.
Well, you probably know more about the boxes than I do.
Variations on a Chinese puzzle box. Tom had maybe 4, 5, or 6 of them made to his specifications while he was in China. Just some kind of a novelty, I think.
Do you know how to open them?
No. Never occurred to me to ask. Now, what do you know about the boxes?
Well, I had one, and the NSA picked me up. They gave me a choice between giving them the box or having my brains blown out.
Recovering that box has got to be our first priority. Otherwise, I doubt we can continue.
That's not going to be easy. I'll see what I can do. Just one more thing. You talked a lot about trusting me. Why should I trust you?
Mr. Murphy, I have more money and other vanities than I could possibly ever use. My purpose in being here at the center, if there is a center to all this, is to follow the trail towards which my old friend pointed me. I don't know where it will lead, but I intend to reach that end.
I There's something about Fitzpatrick that makes me trust him totally, though I have been wrong in that area before. He knows about the boxes, same as Regan does, but their motivations seem to be worlds apart. I figure my best strategy is to stay right here on the middle ground. The fact of the matter is, I want to know what Malloy was going to tell me. That's my motivation. And the first step from here is to recover the box I handed over to the NSA.
Do you have a fax? Do you have a fax?
Well, looks like my suspicions were correct. Now I'll just have to find out why Horton was posing as the Black Arrow killer.
Hi, Tex.
Well, it's good to know Chelsea.
Hey, Tex. I hate leaving a message, but it's so hard to catch at home. I'm enjoying my vacation, though, well, I'm already getting a little homesick. I hope everything's going well for you, and, well, I just wanted you to know I was thinking about you.
This is Lucia Purnell. I'm not at my desk right now.
When I get to the waterfront warehouse, I'm a little surprised to see it still standing. From the smell of wet ashes, I'd guess the fire department got here in a hurry. They probably took away the charred bodies of Malloy and those government agents. At least Malloy went quickly. With any luck, I'll find something useful in here, if anything survived the explosion, that is. According to this postal receipt, Malloy sent out 5 packages 9 days ago. I guess that tells me how many boxes I'm looking for. Flight schedule seemed a little too exorbitant to be taken seriously.
So what's the final destination?
I wonder what this item 186 is.
Printer?
That's just debris scattered from the fire. appears the NSA overlooked Dr. Malloy's saying. How fortunate.
Need a safecracker, don't I? So, where to get a safecracker? Sorry, just had to deal with something.
See anything you like? The Robco battery pack is specially designed to be used with certain Robco products, such as the alien abductor, which I happen to be out of at the moment. It's $20 for the battery pack.
Let's have a look around.
Memo pad. Photo analyzer.
I'll do one of them. Somebody else did. This is me.
These joysticks. Tasoi watches.
Fuck the watch.
Memo pad.
Oh dear God, how many memo pads are there?
The Robco Combuster.
Combuster.
Oh, that's interesting.
Not combustor. Damn my English.
What can I help you with?
Well, I hope my new purchase will help me out.
Okay. Well, let's grab a...
Well, I hope my new purchase will help me out.
Let's see if this helps. Let's have a look.
It appears the NSA overlooked Dr. Malloy's safe. How fortunate.
Let's try that again.
It appears the NSA... It appears the NSA overlooked Dr. Malloy's safe. How fortunate for me. It appears the NSA overlooked Dr. Malloy's safe. How fortunate for me.
Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Hope we can do that, huh? One. This way. Down. 7. Ah, damn you.
It appears the enemy.
So now, this one's confusing me.
It appeared.
Might have to go the old combustor. Turn combustor. So one full turn to get before and underneath.
It appears.
Doesn't seem. This one's a noodle scratcher. To go the old route of doing it.
This scrap refers to some sort of containment chamber with instructions on how to open it.
Sounds like fun. His son.
This notebook must contain information on Malloy's work. I can't make out the writing. It's like some sort of personal shorthand. Maybe Regan could figure out some of her father's chicken scratch. From the imprints on this page, I'd say Malloy was writing on the title page and then tore it out. Looks like Malloy might have been trying to make an anagram out of the title, There Are Messages from Outer Space.
Remote, screen, war, schemes, fear, passages. Not sure what that is. Only one place to go. Office.
Hello, Tex Murphy. Decided to take me up on my proposition?
We need to talk.
Sounds serious. When do you want to get together?
How about as soon as possible?
All right. There's a lounge here at the Imperial. Meet me in a half an hour.
The Imperial is in the new city. Not too nice, but a few cuts above the Ritz. I walk into the lobby, then down a flight of stairs to the lounge. I'm not looking forward to telling Regan what happened to her father, but she deserves to know, and I'm gonna need her help. Thanks for the bourbon.
Is everything okay?
Tell me about your father.
My father worked for the military. I was born in China. I was raised there. We were really pretty close when I was younger, especially after my mother died. And then, we moved back here when he retired. Then he married that teenage girl, too. You know what I'm talking about. And, we had a little bit of a falling out. I just want to see him again.
I talked to your father last night.
You did? Where is he? I want to see him.
It's too late, Regan.
What do you mean?
NSA killed him. He almost got both of us last night. I'm sorry. Maybe I should come back.
It's okay. You always knew they were going to get him. That's why I didn't want me to know about his work. That's why he sent all those boxes out.
I recovered something. See if it looks familiar to you.
Yes, it's my father's. I recognize his writing. But he wrote it all in his own personal shorthand. It's almost impossible for me to figure out.
Why don't you give it a try anyway? It's one of the leads I'm working on to see what your father was doing.
It's lucky the NSA didn't get this.
You think it's that important?
Yeah, I do. I remember a conversation he had with a man who said that if he could make a translation, it would be worth a fortune.
Maybe it's tied to the boxes.
I brought mine with me.
Yeah, I had one, but the NSA confiscated it. But I know somebody else who's got one.
Who?
Gordon Fitzpatrick.
Oh, God. Gordon Fitzpatrick. I haven't heard that name since I was a little kid. He used to work for my father.
Well, he's as anxious to recover the boxes as you are. In fact, he's paying my tab. I say we form a triple alliance. He's got more connections than either one of us have got.
Let's wait and see what happens. Here, take a look at this. My father made it when we were in Peking, and several others like it. He didn't show me how to open it, though.
How many of these are there?
Oh, 5, I think.
Look, why don't you let me take this and see if I can get it opened up?
I'm not sure I like that idea. I mean, you could open it up and find the others and take all the money for yourself.
Listen, Regan, you gotta trust me. You can't do this by yourself. Nobody can. You need my help and I need your help.
I guess I don't have much choice, do I? Tex, don't run out on me. I already lost my father.
I won't.
What can I do for you, Murphy? Don't know anything about it.
Look, Mac, I need your help. I know Dag Horton was an NSA agent, but I gotta find out why he was posing as the Black Arrow killer. This could be a matter of life and death. For me.
Come on, Murphy. You know they don't tell me anything. Especially not when the NSA's involved. I'm the wrong guy to ask.
Man, you gotta be able to figure out something to tell me.
Well, I do know one thing. I know where they took the body. It's down at the county forensics lab. Listen, I know the guy that runs the place. Maybe I can get you in and you can have a little time to take a look around. That's it. That's all I can do for you.
Maybe that'll be enough. For the second time in a week, Mac comes through for me. Oh, it's a new record for him. When I get to the morgue, the door's unlocked and the coroner has conveniently gone out for a long lunch. Drawers are labeled with letters. Probably contain some personal belongings brought in with the dearly departed. Maybe Horton has something on him.
Let's see, maybe CD.
Looks like it's locked.
Of course, H. Horton. Let's...
Listen, Murphy, I've got a proposition for you. Give me a call when you get this. Hey, Murphy.
Okay, what's the deal?
You followed up on the auto tech tip I gave you, right?
Yeah, turned out to be an NSA front.
But you got inside.
Not as far as you know.
Call it a hunch. Anyway, I need you to get something for me. It's a file with documentation on an NSA project called Operation Euphoria. It's kept in the NSA evidence room in the Autotech building.
How do you know all this?
Let's just say I've gotten to know some useful people. So what do you say? If you can get me the file, I'll trade you information or maybe something else. I've got access to anything you want. Just name it.
Well, there is a favor you can do for me. You ever heard of a book called There Are Messages from Outer Space?
Sure. It's like a Bible for UFO nuts.
Well, I've got reason to believe that someone made an anagram out of the title. I need to find a computer program that'll check out all the possible anagrams.
Well, that's easy. I know the guy who does the anagrams down here at the paper. I'm sure he can take care of it. Might take a few days, though.
That's okay. Just get it as soon as you can. I'll see what I can do to retrieve the Operation Euphoria file. Anything else?
Yeah. My contact got me a passkey. I guess you'll need it to get the file. I'll send it over by express courier.
All right. I'll let you know when I'm ready to make the swap.
Seems to me I've heard that name in connection with the UFO industry. I don't know anymore. That's a whacked out magazine if I ever saw one. Alien encounters, abductions, that sort of thing.
Well, now that I got Purnell's key, at least getting into the locker at the NSA should be easy.
Hello there. Glad I caught you at home.
Yeah, me too. What's up?
I found some things in my father's notebook that may interest you. How much is it worth to you?
I'm really not in a position to barter. I think you'd exhaust my saving.
Oh, you're no fun.
Sorry. What'd you find out?
Well, not much. About the only thing I could figure out was toward the end of the notebook. There were quite a few references to OE, EW, and AE. I'm not sure what they stand for.
Well, the E and the W could be directions or compass points. And the OE stands for Old English, but that doesn't seem very relevant. Whatever they mean, I get the feeling they're leading to something really big. Everyone and their dogs want to get their hands on your father's work.
As soon as we find out what these initials stand for, we'll be halfway to a fortune.
I don't know. Maybe your father was keeping this under wraps for good reason. When we find out what this is all about, we may decide that whatever he learned shouldn't be let out into circulation.
What are you talking about? That's why we're in this. For the money.
Look, your father wanted to keep this work away from the NSA, and I think that's an omen.
We won't sell it to them. We'll only sell the information to the right people.
What if it's not that simple? What if it's something that would be better locked up forever?
That's not an option. It was my father's work, so by rights it's mine now. You can have a piece of the action, or I can do it alone. Now I think you should give me back that box I gave you.
I don't think that's a good idea.
You don't have the right to keep it from me. It's mine.
That's not the point.
You're right, Tex. I'm being foolish and irresponsible. If there's nothing terrible about what we find, we'll make a lot of money and live happily ever after.
Let's keep our fingers crossed, but for now I just want you to sit tight. I have a feeling things are going to get a little sticky from now on. Those initials you found may refer to other people who received boxes from your father. I'll see what I can turn up. Give me a call if anything else occurs to you.
All right, Tex. I'll be here. Please be careful.
Let's oh, this should be fun. That has to go over in that corner. Followed by that. Oh, for the love of shit. That. I ain't doing these puzzles. Top row done. So, you need to go there, you need to go there, you need to go there, you need there, you need there, and you need there. Ah, wasn't as bad as all that.
Looks like a module of some sort and some small metal pegs.
Okay.
Returning to Autotact after almost getting my head blown off the last time makes me a little nervous. There are no speeders parked outside, and a cautious look around leads me to believe the place is empty. At least for now. I better work fast.
What happened to that key I picked up? Horton's key. There it is. Now, because I've already opened the right one, it has to be the left one. NSA key. Okay. Alrighty. Let's have a look. $10.91. Okay. Remember $10.91. That's it. Evidence room. That one? No. That one. So look at that. 7, 7, 3, 3, 4, 8.
That doesn't seem to do anything.
Go 7, 7, 3, 3. Cool. Okay, so we need locker B15. That's not it. B. 16. 14, 15. Cash. That works for me. What it is, it'll be 17. 17. 17. Which is here.
It's all locked up.
Oh. Hey. Awesome, thank you. What happened to my... no. It disappeared on me. Oh, that's not good. Ah, damn it. I love it when it just crashes. Now I've got to go through all that again. I didn't save my game. Oh, I can't be bothered right now. Thanks. Give me some love and some biddies. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Give me a sec here, guys. Still recording. Good. Okay, let's, oof. You have a good night too. Oh, come on, don't do this. That's better. Right, let's try that again. Yes. Alrighty, let's try that again once more with feeling, shall we? Actually, before I do that, I know, it's a mess around. Sorry, guys. That's better. Let's go. 36.
It's all locked up.
Let's see. Owner's key that one. There we go. Grab that. Okay. So.
An NSA high security clearance badge. An NSA High Security Clearance Badge.¬
Okay, now let's, from memory, anything we need to do has to degauze first, as they say. So let's do that, shall we?
Seems to be some kind of giant degaussing machine. Uh-oh. This machine encrypts objects with a security code.
Okay then, so we need to start with...
I guess I should open the door first.
Oh, that might help, eh?
I guess I'll need to put something in the reader.
Oh, annoyance. Ah, there we go. Now, gotta remember that, was it 1091? Not sure if that worked or not. I think the disc. Okay. 1, 0, 9, 1. And anything with, I suppose that. Evidence. Okay, so I've done that. Okay, so now that's done, that should hopefully soon find out, won't we? Yeah, that worked. Back to my office, I suppose. Let's see now. So we've got to combine. Not combine. Where's thingy? Where's her? Puzzle box. There we go. examine, shall we? That seemed fairly logical. Alright.
This box contains a module similar to the one in the first box. There's also a slide. It's a slide with a picture of some strange object. But if Malloy put it in the box, it must be important.
Item 186 pound cell.
The drawing on this paper looks just like the slide I found in the puzzle box.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
Have you had any luck recovering the box from the NSA?
Yeah, I got it, but I don't think the feds are too happy with me right now. You got a second to talk?
Certainly. A.E.
Archie Ellis?
I suppose that could refer to Archie Ellis. I believe he's the editor of the Cosmic Connection. A.E. I suppose that could refer to Archie Ellis. I can't place the name. I don't believe I have any additional information. Oh yes, I know of him. He's a respected writer in the field of UFO studies. By all appearances, he's a reclusive man.
After Fitzpatrick hangs up, I realize I forgot to ask him for Ellis's phone number. I decided to check the directory, and surprisingly, Ellis's name is listed.
Alright, so there is Gate of the Sun. Looks almost like Stonehenge.
Identify yourself.
I'm a friend of Dr. Thomas Malloy.
Tell me your name and your connection to Dr. Malloy.
My name's Murphy, and I have a package you sent. I'm trying to locate others who received similar packages.
I am familiar with the packages you refer to. I do not have one of them.
Well, that didn't go very well. Maybe I should try it again.
Let's try that again, shall we?
Dr. Malloy asked me to carry on his work involving hieroglyphics found in the Roswell spaceship.
If you have knowledge of the Roswell hieroglyphics, then you should know other details regarding alien studies. If you can answer several questions, I will agree to meet with you. Who was the author of There Are Messages from Space?
J.I. Thelwait?
Correct. What is the name of the site of the immense alien landing strips in Peru?
The Plain of Nazca.
Correct. Name the structure located at Tiahuanaco.
The Gate of the Sun.
You have passed the test. Contact Archibald Ellis at 413 Vina Del Mar.
I'm going to save it here and go offline for a little bit. Thanks for watching, and thanks for everyone, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day.